Hi, everybody. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Ernest Tarot and your weekly reading. This reading will shed the light on the week starting Wednesday 22nd, which was yesterday, representing the past energies, up to Tuesday 28th. Here with me, I have the Wildwood Tarot. I'm going to be pulling for you one card for each day. So let us begin. Meanwhile, I want to thank you for liking this video and for subscribing to my channel by clicking the subscribe button. Without further ado, let us begin. Let's see, first of all, what is the energy of the past, right? Yesterday, Wednesday 22nd. What happened there? That'll kickstart the reading for us. We have the Sun of Life, number 19. I love that because that represents for me an energy where you were able to tap into the sun energy. So whether the sun returned to your rising sign, whether this was your birthday week, whether the transit sun conjuncted your sun, your natal sun, whether, I don't know, you spent the day under the rays of the sun. You get what I'm going with this. There's just this feeling where you feel like you are ready to be reborn. And it's like that moment when you're recharging, right? In this picture, we can see someone rising, almost rising from the ground. And there's this ray of sunlight, like the sun is behind him, but like there's in his heart chakra, there's like this light coming out. And this for me represents that yesterday was really the beginning of a new energetic charge. Like you feel like charged up. Let me see. I'm gonna continue and then we can talk further about this. Also, 1 plus 9 equals 10. That's an end and a beginning. All right, this is today. This is Thursday, 23rd. And you have the King of Stones or the Wolf. And I love that because for me, these are two like starkly different energies but complementing each other. Because it's as if somehow this whole masculine, assertive energy of the sun, this life energy, this positive energy, is somehow here we see it on Thursday, manifesting through providing you with a certain sense of stability and security within your home, within your environment. You see, the wolf is in his habitat here. Sorry. And I love how we have this complementary energy moving from the sun to a full moon. And this is for me like amazing, amazing sign of like you have it all. Because when you see the sun and the moon, right, and we have a full moon here in this case, it's like the two sides of a coin. Like the two sides of your brains lit up at once. Masculine and feminine energy, birthing and completion, yin and yang. And so, yeah, this is perfect. And I think that's why you're howling. You're howling. You're like, ooh, I love this. Right? Beautiful. Like there's this sense on Thursday where you're just gonna feel home. And it's like for the first time in a long time, you're really content there. Like, it might feel icy to some, it might feel basic to some, it might feel however it is, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, your reality is what matters here. And for you, you feel darn good about it. But somehow it makes me feel, because the wolf, leads a pack and all of that, this is telling me that maybe other people they're not at your speed, so they don't understand why you're happy or what you're happy about. And you're not entertaining that. Like, you're really that lone wolf, enjoying being in your wintry man cave type of situation and feeling so darn good about it. Okay, let's see what else. That's also a very slow energy, and the sun is a fast energy. So again, right? It's like you excel at both things. And look here in the card of the Sun of Life too, you have this duality here, um, showing that. What a beautiful energy. Let's take a look at your Friday card. What do we have for Friday? Your Friday card is the Five of Arrows, frustration, but in reverse. I love that. I love, 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 love that. You're really becoming even calmer as you get closer to the weekend. Because with this, all your frustrations have subsided aside, right? You're no longer interested in chasing, unattainable goals, or judging yourself too hard, or being hard on yourself, or just overall you're no longer interested in all of that. I feel like there's a sense of acceptance, there's a sense of flowing with life, there's a sense of surrender and release and accepting that I'm just going to start shooting without aiming, right? And if I hit, I hit, and if I don't hit, I don't hit, and maybe I won't even shoot, right? Like, it's that, it is like that much, right? And what's interesting about this is we have here like an archer, right? Who's, if you look at the card up close, there's an archer here that's throwing this arrow, and this remind me of Sagittarius. It's reversed, right? Because Sagittarius like aims up high, and this is reversed. And Sagittarius is fire, it's the sun energy, right? But you see with the reversal here, you're shooting down. So like, you're no longer, this represents really like taking the energy of manifestation of like ideals and intention and really bringing it to the ground, right? So you're no longer interested in just like big ideals and big visions and big things and notions and stuff like that. Like, on this day, on Friday, you're more interested in how you can bring down whatever you have down to the physical energy, right? To the physical ground, like to where you live, to 3D. And what's more interesting is that if we look at the animal here, it's a very physical energy. It's a very physical energy. This reminds me of a Capi. This reminds me of Pentacles, King of Stones. Again, this duality, seeing fire and earth in the same energy. But remember, this still falls under the guise of the arrows, which is the mind, right? And so what is this telling me? This is telling me that matters of fire, meaning big dreams, goals, intentions, traveling, long-term distance, passion projects, all of that. and matters of the earth, which is money, financial stability, security, safety, all of that, they are all within, right, the domain of your mind, the arrows, the mental. And in your mind, this is reversed. So it's like you are no longer entertaining in your mind both of these matters. It's like you're finally surrendering and letting go and just allowing things to come as they go, as they please, right? You're like, I'm surrendering. Whatever happens, happens. I will I will be safe. I will be secure. Everything happens. I don't need a big plan. I don't need to like follow through. I don't need, right? And I already like threw out 4 arrows. Let them fall down. Let them manifest, right? I don't need to throw that fifth one. It's all right. It's all good. Now, let us take a look at your Saturday card. What a beautiful reading. Saturday, you have the Eight of Vessels, rebirth in reverse. And with this in reverse, right, because in the original art, we can see how this water flows from these cups above into a big cup, and the big cup flows onto lower cups, and lower cups flow back to the river, and this is like the cycle of karma and dharma and all of that in the river of life. And the Eight of Vessels is the Eight of Cups, and it talks about when someone marches into a new journey, right, to renew something that's fulfilling. But it came in reverse on Saturday, and I feel like this is telling me that on Saturday you're not going to feel like you want to really venture out. You might be more inclined to choose, things that you're comfortable with. So if you're going out, you're gonna want to order a meal that you like. If you're gonna go to a place, you're gonna go to a place that you already know that you like, right? You're not up for adventures, for emotional adventures specifically. You're gonna talk to people that resonate with you. You're gonna do things a certain way. You're not ready to leave that comfort zone emotionally to pursue other things. You don't need to be reborn because you are good where you are at, right? This is again this whole ease that was coming here, this whole I'm home energy. I don't need to chase. I don't need to pine for greener pastures. I don't need to try to touch the other side of things. Something like that, right? Like there's this whole ease about this reading that I felt from the beginning. There's this whole contentment. There's this whole, I'm good in my own skin. I'm good in my own self. I don't need to change. There's not a constant need for change. I like this. Saturday is chill. Saturday, right? Like whether you stayed in or you stayed out or you went out, whatever it is, you're good. You're doing things that you like, right? That's good. Let's talk about Sunday. Let's talk about Sunday. What's going on Sunday? Sunday. Look where all of this, right, evolved. Six of Bows, abundance. And I love that. It's like, I'm like so happy for you. Come on, right? It's like you sort of knew all of this all along, and you just let it happen because you're no longer operating from a place of need or fear. You're finally aligned. You're finally in flow. You're finally letting life take the wheel. And look, on Sundays, here you go. The abundance is yours. All of that is yours. And you're celebrated. Six of Bows like is abundance, and it's everybody celebrating you, but also giving you the space, right? Giving you the space for that moment. Because in this card, what's interesting is like people who were here to help you or support you through the journey or give you that abundance or give you a hand or even celebrate you and all of that, each person left their wand here, right? To in this fire celebration, but left. You don't see them in this card. And this is really embodying the energy that, people also love you and respect you too much, also to not hijack that moment for you. And it's like we're there for you, but we want you to really soak up all of that, you know, and just direct it towards self-love and just really enjoy this moment. There's a moment on Sunday where you're gonna feel abundant, um, you're gonna feel loved, you're gonna feel supported. This is also like life going your way. Easy Sunday, happy Sunday, right? So good, so good. Oh my God. Great day for like grocery shopping too. Look at all that abundance down there. You're gonna like you're gonna get stuff. Nice. All right. Let us take a look at your Monday energy. What's going on Monday? Five of Bows, empowerment. Yeah. So it's like you go from Sunday, the Six of Bows, right, towards Monday, the Five of Bows. And this is like empowerment. And this really talks about um like all that support that you received earlier, really. And you remember like when I talked about this space where you're alone and you're soaking up the moment, it's like all of that allowed you to really tap into your personal power and feel very, very empowered. You're no longer, also in this card you see like the person here, the shooter, they're on a hill, and they're also like they're represented as a figurine, drawn by chalk or whatever on the hill, but they're not represented as a real person. And you can tell that the other people who also left these four bows left. And so this is telling me that you're no longer operating on a competitive plane. You're in the creation plane. You're in the co-creation plane. You're in the deliberate creation plane. You're no longer, you have opened your own lane. You have opened your own highway. You have created your own country. You have created your own laws. You have created your own kingdom. That's why you're howling. Ooh, right? You're mastering your kingdom. Um, and it's like people who know better left you alone for this, or suddenly they disappeared from your radar or from your life because you're just no longer at the same frequency. And at the same time, people who are supporting you are also allowing you the space to enjoy that moment fully, to absorb it completely. Because people will meet you and they'll be like, you changed, there's something different about you. And you're like, damn, yeah, I I am. I am reborn. But I'm reborn into my current situation. It's my in like it's not my circumstances that changed, right? On the surface. And that's why it gets confusing maybe for some, because on the outside, nothing really changed. But on the inside, everything changed. And suddenly, that's why, because everything changed, it's like your circumstances not only make sense, you love them. Now they really mirror you. It's like, think about it this way, it's as if before the sun shined on Wednesday. It's like before all of that, you were thinking, you were not feeling aligned, okay? And so it was, and you were thinking the opposite. You were thinking, my circumstances, I don't like them. How can I align on the inside so that I can manifest a different reality, right? So I can have what I want. And this is the trickery of life, is that your circumstances didn't need to change as much as that's what you expected. They remained, and it's your internal condition, it's your internal situation that changed. And suddenly it makes sense. Okay, so I needed to change to become aligned with my reality, not the other way around. And suddenly I'm feeling like, oh my God, I'm so blessed. Oh my God, I am so empowered. Oh my God, I am so abundant. Oh my God, I don't need to be reborn because I've been reborn on the inside. I don't need to leave. I'm celebrating this space. Nothing no longer frustrates me because I surrender to the flow of life. I'm howling in my empire and I'm feeling sunny as F. Woo! I love it. All right. Now the last card will be the Tuesday, 28th January. Let's see. What a reading. What a reading, my lovelies. And so Tuesday's card is the Queen of Bows. And that's the hair. Right? It came in reverse. And with this on Tuesday, the nurturing, the fire nurturing is, how to say it, pointed inwards. All of a sudden, you're really basking into your internal fire. It's so gorgeous. You look inside yourself and you're like, oh my God, everything is just amazing. And this is telling me, like, on Tuesday, you're really traveling, not physically, right? Spiritually, energetically. You're taking care of yourself there. You're feeding yourself on that level. Oh my God. What a week. What a week. Look at it. So beautiful. I love you.